Hello guys, welcome again to your own YouTube channel Ask Your Gynecologist. I am Dr. Sonal Parihar. As usual, I have come back with a video of your own choice, your own topic, and today's video, as you know, you have read from the topic, from the title, that it is about Nabothian cysts. Now, Nabothian cyst is a very common problem. So many patients keep asking me, they keep sending messages on YouTube in the live session. They're very scared that does this cyst cause any problem in conceiving? Is it cancerous? Does it spread? And all those sort of questions. So I thought it is very important for you to know what is exactly Nabothian cyst, right? Now, before we start the video, I would just like to tell you there are three ways to contact me, right? Now, the first way, the best way is DocWise app. DocWise app is a consultation app. If you download it from your mobile's Play Store, then you can put my pin, that is C2TXJ, because there are many doctors on that. So as soon as you insert the pin, you will be connected with me on my mobile. You can send your reports like WhatsApp. I can give you a call. I can send you a prescription. But please use this application only as a second opinion. The best way to consult is to go physically to a local doctor in your own city, in your own town. But you can use this application for a second opinion. And the best part is that even patients, people sitting outside India, they can contact me through this application. The only thing is I cannot call them on an international number, right? The second way to contact me is using Super Chat on my other channel, that is Dr. Sonal's Answers. Dr. Sonal's Answers is being created by me a couple of months back. I created this channel so that I can give you answers live, and whatever questions you're writing. Now it is very difficult for me to gather questions from all the videos, so I just stick to the community post. I put community post on this channel every second, third day, and I invite questions and I answer those questions in the live session. Most of you must be knowing this. And in the live session there is an option, Super Chat. Super Chat is given by YouTube so that you get your answer there and then, and you must be knowing now how to use it, because I tell this every time in every video. You have to use your debit card or credit card. And the third way to contact me is the best way, will be to come to my city, my town, Jodhpur, that's my address, my secretary's number, you can call her for my appointment. That is the best way to consult a doctor. Okay, now coming back to the topic today, Nabothian cyst. Nabothian cysts are basically inclusion cysts. Inclusion cysts means something has been blocked and something has been collected which has formed a cyst. Now these are very small cysts just on the mouth of the cervix. Now what is the cervix? Uterus, cervix, and then this is the mouth of the uterus, that is the cervix. Okay, now the cervix is like a tube. Now for example, this is a tube. This particular area which is exposed to the air, which we can see in the vagina, is covered with a different type of epithelium, and the thing which is inside, which is kind of continuing with the uterine lining, is a different epithelium. The epithelium which is outside, it is dry, just like our skin. It is stratified squamous epithelium because it is in contact with air. It is not secreting anything and it has been stratified. Now the epithelium which is inside, it is moist, it secretes mucus, and that is why these cells are known as columnar cells. So what happens in Nabothian cyst formation, that whenever the columnar epithelium, that is the internal lining cells, they come out on the mouth of the cervix and then they come in contact with air, this particular columnar epithelium is replaced or is covered by the stratified squamous epithelium. Now this is very difficult for you to understand because obviously I am using medical terms, but there is no other way. I have to explain this in this way. That is the only way to explain. Okay, so whenever, just remember, whenever the mucus secreting glands are covered or are replaced by flat, dry, keratinized, stratified squamous epithelium cells, the columnar cells, they get blocked. The ducts, the mucus secreting glands, they get blocked, and whenever something is blocked, it forms a cyst, because the collection, the mucus that it is secreting gets collected in a cyst. Now these cysts, as you can see in the diagram, it is just probably, at the most, they will be just half a centimeter big, not very big. So they are like small boils, just like small boils. Whenever you spill water, hot water on your skin, you must have seen small boils filled with water. This is what happens. So you can see them as small rounded cysts or rounded structures on the mouth of the cervix. You can see them, we can see them when we examine you physically. When you put a speculum inside, we can see those inclusion cysts, or sometimes they can be diagnosed on ultrasound if they are too big. Okay, now first of all, they will not cause any problem. They are not cancerous. They are not going to transmit from you to your partner, or they will not cause any problem in conceiving, in normal delivery. So there is no such problem. It is just an indication that yes, you have had something in the past which has caused this infection. Probably because of infection or because of hormonal treatment or whatever. So it is just an indication that your cervix has gone through some kind of process which has replaced the columnar cells by the stratified squamous epithelium. Now what are those things? Pregnancy. In pregnancy, because of high hormone level, the columnar epithelium which is inside, it comes outside and it becomes like an erosion, as if the cervix has eroded because the internal lining has come out. So we call it erosion. So as soon as it comes out, it has to be replaced by the stratified squamous epithelium that causes inclusion cyst, that is Nabothian cyst. Then if you are on some kind of hormonal treatment, again because of excessive hormones, the lining comes out. Then if you've had any traumatic childbirth, like during childbirth the cervix has to open, sometimes it opens too much and it becomes like this, so the internal lining is exposed to the air and that causes the formation of Nabothian cyst. Or sometimes in the past you've had infection. Now whatever has happened in the past, this is what it is indicating. Sometimes chronic cervicitis, that is past infection in the cervix, indicates is kind of diagnosed with the help of Nabothian cyst. Many times in ultrasound, sonologists will write that cervix is showing small Nabothian cyst, probably an indication of chronic cervicitis, but not always the case. So we have to correlate it clinically. Okay, the doctor has to decide what is the reason why she has had these Nabothian cysts. Okay, so these are not painful. If at all they are painful, if at all they are causing some problem in the form of like white discharge or whatever, your doctor can easily remove them using small cautery pins, like small needles. Just like if you have boils here, what do? You either just put a tube, some hypotonic or hypertonic solution so that you can get rid of these boils, or sometimes you can even just like compress them and so that you can squeeze the water out, squeeze the pus out, so that your pain is decreased. Now what is the difference between Nabothian cyst and Bartholin cyst? Bartholin cyst, as I have told in my previous video, it is again a blockage of Bartholin gland duct. Bartholin gland is present in the vagina and it secretes, it has a duct through which the secretions are coming out, and it keeps the vagina moist, it keeps that area supple, and gives that typical odor to the vagina. But if that is blocked, then obviously it is painful because it is that particular area and it can become big. Nabothian cysts are not painful, they are not big, they are just small glands blocked by the cells. Okay, so this is all you need to know about Nabothian cyst. There is nothing like it is going to spread or it is going to cause infertility or it might interfere in normal delivery. No. So just don't worry. If you have any queries, write your question, type your question on Dr. Sonal's answers. You'll get your answer there. Take care. Bye-bye. And if you like the video, please click the like button, click the bell button, subscribe to it and share the video. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.